Hey, wait, can you pause? Before you rush to get your baby's birth certificate, your baby that is born via surrogacy, before you rush and get the birth certificate, can you just listen to this? Okay, my name is Olaronke Tadios, and I am the founder of Meet Surrogate Mothers Agency. Yes, the largest surrogacy agency in the world. And you're welcome to today's episode of Fertility Talk with me. Yes, a lot of intending parents, yes, they make that mistake. Immediately after their surrogate mother gives birth, they just rush and get their baby's birth certificate. There is nothing wrong in this if the country where your surrogate mother delivers, if that is the protocol to follow, okay? But if, for instance, your surrogate mother delivers baby abroad, and your country where you're going to, there are processes, there are procedures that you must follow, then it is very important for you to wait and follow due process before you get your baby's certificate. In some countries, for instance, majorly European countries, you don't just rush to get baby's birth certificate. Some country will require an adoption order. Some country will require custody order. Okay, all these orders are legally relinquishing rights from the surrogate mother to you. Some country will not take custody order. They will take adoption order, even if you are genetically related to the baby. Okay, and so when you rush to go and do birth certificates and you're living in such country, then you further makes things difficult for yourself. Okay, because they will see that where the country where you did your surrogacy, they're going to have to be questioning everything. How come you had access to birth certificates when there is no adoption order in place, or where there is no parental order in place? You know, some country already, they've gone far ahead with their surrogacy processes and law. Okay, and so when you jump any of these procedures, this could make things further difficult for you to be able to travel back home with your baby. Don't forget the joy of every surrogacy, especially international surrogacy, is, you know, ability to travel back home with your baby easily without any complication. Okay, so you need to know what is available, what is suitable in your country. You need to know the processes of the pattern of surrogacy in your country before you jump into any documentation. And you know, this is why you need an experienced agency like us to guide you through, to let you know what is obtainable in your country. In UK, for instance, yes, you might proceed to do that. In US, you might proceed to do birth certificate, yes, knowing fully well that by the time your baby gets into UK, for instance, yes, parental order will take place. Okay, but you cannot try that in so many other countries. They will request for custody order, they will request for adoption order, and you cannot just jump the process. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you today. Because one thing is peculiar, however, with all the embassies, by the time they see you with a baby, the first thing going on in their head is, hope this is not child trafficking. Okay, in an embassy that already has a due surrogacy pattern, and you're now jumping guns, you're jumping processes, you know, it will further complicate things for you. Okay, so talk to us about your documentation for embassy purpose. Even if you are not using our service for surrogacy, yes, we can be of help in this regard. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope I've been able to let you know that yes, you must follow due process when you're doing surrogacy. Due process must be followed all the time. Okay, the fact that there is no surrogacy law in Nigeria doesn't mean that you shouldn't do things the way you're supposed to do it. Okay, because you never can tell who will be picking up on your file. Okay, so that's just my take for this afternoon. Looking forward to you watching our next episode. Please subscribe to our channel. If you need consultation, you can call the number showing on your screen. Thank you.